Welcome back, Chic friends. My name is Marla and I share DIYs, thrift flips, and home decor that are chic and cheap. Today's video is part of a playlist called Hello Love, hosted by Tammy at the Rusted Willow, Ellie at DIY from House to Home, and Marika at Marika Creations. I will have their channels as well as the playlist listed in the description box below. DIY number one are these candles from Walmart. I got them half price at Walmart after Christmas. I'm removing the tag on the front and I'm going to simply replace it with a Dollar Tree window cling.
It's not a trophy on the mantle or that raise that was overdue. It's not a wish that has been granted or being freed by truth. It's not a winning scratch-off ticket for never needing more. It's not getting through the hard times and being better than before. Nothing beats
A cheap and easy way to dress up any candle you have on hand.
the best thing that's ever happened is you. Is you.
Project number two is a Valentine pillow cover. This is a pillow cover I got half price at Hobby Lobby, and this is some thicker yarn that I believe is from Walmart. Starting with the yarn, I cut a piece that was about 6 inches long and then cut it in half. And then cut one of these in half again. So now you have a 3-inch piece and two 1.5-inch pieces.
I didn't have
We're going to use these pieces to make an X. And then we're going to need another 6-inch piece to make an O. And we're going to do that 2 times. One set will go at the top left corner and one set will go at the bottom right corner. Now using about a 22-inch piece of yarn, we're going to make the shape of a heart in the middle of the pillow cover. Just work with it until you get the shape of heart that you like. Now that I have the placement, I'm going to go back and add a few dots of hot glue just to hold things in place to be sure I have them straight. I'll go back and add more hot glue when I'm ready.
It's not the mighty Mississippi, not the sunshine in LA. It's not a snow-capped Rocky Mountain on a warm summer day. It's not the glow of a full moon.
You could totally leave this heart just as it is, but I'm going to fill it in. So I'm going to be using the thick yarn again to do that in sections.
I've seen is you. Is you.
And you want to get that glued as close to the other strip of the heart as possible to prevent any gaps.
Has been granted or being freed by truth. It's not a winning scratch-off ticket for never needing more. It's not getting through the hard times and being better than before. Nothing beats the feeling, so nothing else will do.
Once I get to the end, I just keep wrapping that yarn in there and tuck in that end and cut it off. I noticed a couple of gaps that I had in there, so I just used some smaller pieces of the yarn and just filled those in. Now I did place a piece of cardboard behind this as I was gluing because I knew that the glue would probably seep through and I didn't want to glue the pillow cover closed. But here's a look at it when it's finished, and I think it turned out really nice.
But now I see it clearly. It's you. It's you.
If you liked that DIY or anything else you see today, give me a thumbs up. It's just like giving me applause or throwing confetti or even giving me a gold star. Project number 3 is a Valentine wall art piece. For this project, I'm using Waverly Ivory and Waverly Ink and these 2 pieces from Dollar Tree. I taped off the edges of the frame so that I wouldn't get ivory paint on it. I gave the sign a couple coats, good coats of the Waverly chalk paint. I did have to add a little bit more here and there to cover up those black letters. Now while that dries, I'm going to remove the hanger from the arrow and I'm going to give it a coat of Waverly ink chalk paint. I used my little finger sander to sand down those places where the staples were removed.
Not the mighty Mississippi, not the sunshine in LA. It's not a snow-capped Rocky Mountain on a warm summer day. It's not the glow of a full moon shining in the night.
I forgot to hit record, but what I did here was I just cut out some small hearts from a page in a book, and then I'm taking the edges and running it across this ink pad so it kind of gives those edges some definition. Then I'm going to be gluing 2 of these hearts folded in half onto the canvas. This will give us kind of a 3D heart effect.
It's not a winning scratch-off ticket for never needing more. It's not getting through the hard times.
The heart is actually going to be the O in the word love. So I'm using these poster stickers. I did kind of measure my heart to about the same size, a little bit larger than these poster stickers. And here's the way I styled the artwork with the arrow. That is all I have for you today. I do hope that you check out the playlist in the description box, as well as Tammy, Marika, and Ellie's channels. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today, and I hope that you'll consider subscribing and continue to share the chic. Here are a couple of other videos I think you might like. Bye now.